About you go to jail.
You know my address. You done pulled up before. Pull up. Come on. Then you pull up on my house. You was popping this over ass so hard. Talking about. Tell me your address. You at? You know that's where I stay up. Remember? Try. I just live Shamar happy.
You must not know that I have cameras in front of my door. You must not know that I have cameras in front of my door. Do it. Do your big one.
I bet you want to talk on that.
Do your big one. Get caught up right then and there, baby. Play with me if you want to. I'm not the one to play with. What's up?
Where you at now?
It don't matter where I be at. Get away. I gotta leave in the morning. I gotta go about business tomorrow.
Yeah, stay right there.
My thing is,
yeah.
If I'm in another state, guess what? I know what county to call, boo. So he hopping in my you really want my attention so bad, you bum. You want my attention so bad, you bum. If a lot of you want to be here, what I know. Oh, baby, if you check out them nails, I don't need you to be breaking your nails.
Girl, y'all heard about Shamar, girl. She say Shamar got her a new boyfriend. I mean, I know that disabled. I just know that disabled. Just all it and everything and everywhere. You can't tell me that disabled is very clean. You can't tell me anybody who can keep hopping in relationships like the way they hop in relationships. You can't tell me that clean. That good. I mean that thing talking about son. Cause I mean no way in the hell, man. Ain't no way in the hell. That retarded sitting on live all day to my a man, but can't even take a bath, but she can get on live every day to my she got a man this, a man that, but can't even get in a tub to watch that back of hers. But she always got a man to my she man. Girl, you gotta stop being delusional. You gotta stop being delusional. Rule number one of being delusional is you, cause you gotta stop it, baby. You gotta stop it. Y'all gotta respect y'allself. Don't no man want no man who everybody in the neighborhood. Everybody, every time I turn around, you got a new man. And it's like you don't even understand, you don't even respect yourself to see that these men be playing you. You just went through the same thing with 𝗡𝗘𝗫𝗧 Alvo. Now you want to go through another thing with somebody else. I'm telling you, this man, he retarded. That's retarded. That's that retarded shit I'm telling y'all about. It's that retarded shit that goes on. Cause there's no way in the hell I keep changing men, but I don't even change my clothes. It's no way in the It's no way in the It's no way in the and that's why your career still stuck. You thought because you got with Finney, you thought your career gonna boost the f up. No, it didn't, cause your mind still stuck on that. Your mind still stuck on wanting a man. You want a man too much for me. Man, get your first. Get your shit together. You so focused on trying to make people mad and make people jealous on this internet and make people feel like that they can't get no man, you can get a man. That's not the truth, y'all. So stop thinking that, y'all. Stop thinking that y'all can't get no man because y'all see Shamar with all these men. Because 9 times out of 10, these men are using Shamar. And I meant that. So y'all gotta keep thinking that these men out here just really out here trying to bust Shamar down. They not. They trying to get their clout up. They is. That's why Alvo mouth messed up. That's because that shit. I'm not talking about Alvo right now because Alvo he out there. Alvo on Twitter. He trying to turn a Twitter to damn hoods, but I ain't worried about no damn Alvo. Alvo trying to. One thing about in life, everybody should not know how your downstairs look, and everybody should not be able to get that. When people could be able to get that down, that means you easy access and you call community hoe. Shamar is a community disabled hoe, because I would have said he's a community hoe, but he's disabled, so he's a community disabled hoe. Because you never let everybody get your box. Everybody don't need to see how your box look. Don't nobody need to be seeing how your pocketbook look. You know what I'm saying? And he let everybody see how his pocketbook look. And that's why he don't understand. Shamar will fuck anything. He fuck a junkie. He fuck a man who act like he's straight. After that body being beat up like that, you can't do no choice but and get all the way around. Because that body bent the way it bent. You know what I'm saying? That body don't have no control of how it moves. So, of course, he do what he want to do because of that body. It's that body. That body got control of him. It's not his mind, it's that body. That body want to be bent, tossed, and turned like a motorcycle car. It's that body. That's what it is. That body being turned every way, but right way. Then you wonder why he get up to my son. He can't. He to my son. He tired, and he to my head back hurt. He can't. Yo, please. Whoever stick they thing in Shamar is the period. The only person who stuck their thing in Alvo, and you see how that came out to be. That's the only person who stuck something in him. Alvo and DK, and you heard what Corinthians said when he stuck something in there. He said he on him. So that's the only person who stuck something in him. Alvo. That's why Alvo been going crazy lately. Alvo been trying to do the same thing Shamar do, trying to find a man where he can find one. These girls don't know how to just love themselves. I feel like if a man can put you in your own apartment or your own car or your own life arrangement, I don't see how y'all be so quick to be tracing these men and be posting these men and doing all that. I don't give a damn. Y'all be thinking that shit going to live with a man. No, that's not cute, girl. That's unladylike. As a person who respect themselves, if you gonna in your own spot, y'all be sitting up there getting busted down in the apartment, and then when it's time for him to move on, you still homeless. And you know what I'm saying? I don't see how y'all be out here doing that. Y'all be getting bust down for a little Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Y'all really get bust down for Taco Bell? Y'all don't got no home train on that. For real, these girls be out here getting busted down on Taco Bell. At least get bust from some Ruth Chris. Not even no Ruth Chris, because if you really think about it, if you get money, Ruth Chris ain't there, but Ruth Chris, like you. Let me tell y'all something. If you gonna get bust down, you need to at least get your apartment out of this. Get your car out of this. Get you some type of you can have for the long term. Ruth Chris, you eat that, it's gone. My time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta think long term. Y'all be thinking short term, and then y'all wonder why going right in y'all life, because y'all think short term. When you think long term, I promise you, you'll cough it up more. You know what I'm saying? Respect yourself and who you want to be. Stop sitting on here getting a nut out of them, and then you be out here looking crazy at the end of the day. Y'all gotta respect y'allself. Y'all don't respect y'allself. Then y'all wonder why things don't go right in your life, because you don't respect yourself as a woman and as a man. You don't respect yourself. Y'all hop in these different relationships, smart. That's bad. That ain't nowhere near funny, cute, or demure. Sad. You ugly, eyes cocked like a pistol, body shaped like a triangle, and you still hopping in different relationships. My daddy love me. Your own real daddy didn't even love you, so how the f*** love you? I be confused to my daddy. We here for life. We here forever. Daddy, me and my daddy here forever. I love my daddy. You know this man. You talking about what y'all gonna be here for life? You ain't even goddamn take time to go look this man up and see what kind of criminal he is. But you sit on here to my son, daddy, man.
So Alvo is trying to go viral. And we already know the only thing viral with Alvo is his immune system, okay? And the only way he will go viral overnight and get a bag overnight, and I'm not hating, is if he goes back with Shamar. And I don't think that he would be embarrassed if that idea actually sounded right to him and he was doing it to get a bag overnight and to go viral, that he would do it. He's done everything else with Shamar. Well, let's not talk about morals now. We can't talk about morals now. Hey, Peanut. Hey, Sonny. Hey, the Thinktress. Hey, Kenitra. Hey, Jamaica, Felicia, and Asha. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. I want to show y'all something, too. Yep, to keep up with Crazy Shamar. Let me take this gum out of my mouth, because I'm all chewing on this gum. Y'all gonna be like, she chewing all in my ear. Hey, Cutie Pie. Hey, JC. So let's go over to here. I got to show you something. So, you know, Alvo's good for letting the cat out the bag. So I guess he's allegedly saying that Shamar's new boyfriend was in his DMs. So he showed, I guess, what he would consider exposing the DMs. It's the views for me. The song drops in 24 hours. Who's ready? So let me go to the expose, I guess. So I ain't putting that song on. Ooh, child, please no. He's pretty much bringing up this text from last year because August is not here yet. And it says, I'm toxic. I come from too much problems and I like to be spoiled. That, that's Alvo talking. Okay, that's fine. I come with you too much to guess. We'll be fine with each other. And then it says, LOL, but what's up? I need you. And the ones in the blue is Alvo, and the ones in the gray are the guy. These were texts that were sent from the alleged boyfriend of Shamar's. And he's pretty much trying to say the dude was trying to holler at him first. And Shamar's now messing with him. This is what Al was pretty much trying to say. Instead of just letting Shamar just go on about his business. Now, if you want old boy back and you're trying to mess up everything that he got going on around him, then just say that. You feel what I'm saying? Just say that. This supposed to be the new boyfriend that he's half showing. What happened next? Click here, and that's. We don't want to know what happened next. We already know what that OnlyFans is. Posting on my spam page, going private. I just posted content. I'm single, or am I? Boy, you ain't single when you're single. So this is the dude here in the text. My song drops April 10th. He's saying, so my attitude is just like this. Hey, if you're going to sit up here and if you're going to be, exposing at these people that are trying to get at Shamar, because we already know everybody's on a cloud chase, okay? That's around Shamar, that tries to be associated with Shamar. If they're on a cloud chase and doing what you're doing, then you might as well just go back with Shamar. Because overnight, you'll be back, not sleeping in cars. You'll be able to take, when you have infections in your mouth, you'll be able to spend that money on getting the infections cleared up in your mouth because you'll have the money. You'll have the money to do all this stuff. You don't have any of the money to do any of this stuff now because you're not skimming off the top of Shamar's money anymore. Then you ain't got to worry about Shamar trying to get the bounty hunters to locate you. If y'all get back together, he'll be cool with you. He'll throw that all out the window. He'll even forget that he took his name off the bond. Shamar is like that. And that's just my opinion. I'm not saying that they're going to get back together, but he has a better chance in going viral by dealing with Shamar again than he would an unknown person. Because nobody really cares about him having a boyfriend. We're more concerned about why is his content so boring. The only time people are interested in hearing anything he has to say is when we're investigating why is he begging every single day his supporters and fans, and why is he broke every single night or the next morning and he's getting $600 to $800 a day. And when we know he's using it for the black trucks, Airbnbs, and hotels and restaurants and drugs in Don Julio. Why are people giving him this money? Or the only time he's not considered boring is when he's talking about Shamar running some business that we might not know that was going on behind the scenes when he was with Shamar. But other than that, nobody wants to hear nothing that Alvo has to say. Alvo needs to understand that. He wants to be viral so bad that it's not funny. So Alvo always has something to say about Shamar, the new man. He did the same thing with VAR, which turned out not to be Shamar's man. Alvo has a hard time moving past Shamar. Yep, he is. That's why I said he might as well just go back with him. You're going to drag. What's going to be different? If he goes back with Shamar, he gonna do the same thing anyways and drag him. He's gonna do the same thing anyways. He's gonna drag him. He's gonna pick fights whenever he feels like people are bored with what he's doing. He's gonna count Shamar's money, skim off the top. You know, Shamar's gonna get on here every now and then. He's gonna say, "Oh, he stole my money." So what is the difference if you're with Shamar or not? You were better off staying with Shamar. And I'm keeping it 100. He was better off staying with Shamar. You know, I knew that this is not going to be like the mass majority is going to agree with that. I know a lot of people, including myself, Shamar don't go back to that. You know, he ain't no good for you. He going to mess around and use you again and disrespect you again. But I'm just trying to say, if they're going to keep each other's name in their mouth, and if Shamar still in fact likes him, and vice versa, if you like it, I love it. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not here to make no matchmaker. And they're both trying to get the clout, keep the clout, and get to a bag. So, you know, one ain't no better than the other. Look at Shamar. He's back from the fallout with Fendi. He's back doing business with her. And they weren't supposed to be friends. And all that. We know it was over Alvo, but hey, you know, keep that same energy. It don't matter if you ain't with Alvo now or not. If you felt the way you felt at that time when you was with Alvo, that you wanted to break up their friendship, you should have kept that friendship broken up. Don't wait till now that you ain't with Alvo, want to be on some, oh, I want to be cool with you now. Because now you woke up and smelled the coffee after the fact. But again, Fenty needs him too. Because she took him back. She accepted him back in the program of what she's trying to do. So, you know, you got to look at that too. Everybody's feeling as though they need each other. But if Alvo's trying to go viral, that dude that he's trying to keep a secret, he ain't no big YouTuber or no big Twitch streamer or no Kick streamer that everybody knows. He ain't no household name or nothing like that. So what are you keeping a secret? You know what I'm saying? That dude is cornball. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Welcome, 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 and happy Friday. I just realized it is Friday. Happy Friday to everyone that has joined the live. Also, yeah, I did do another early morning live, and I'm glad that I did because I am so exhausted. And I probably will be crashing soon again. I have to put on my goat because I'm making some goat meat, stewed goat meat today for dinner. And I have to put that on after I get off this live. But I ain't got to stand over the stove to do that. Ain't nothing about Alvo real. Not at all. It says Alvo can't stand to see Fendi back standing by Shamar. You already know that. And that's another reason why I brought that up about Fendi. He's probably going to try to sabotage that anyway. So why not I mention it before he probably attempts to do it? Yes, happy Thursday. Yes, it's here. Hey, Latoya, how are you doing, sweetie? Yeah. Calling spade a spade. So I wonder how Shamar is dealing with all this. Let me see. I wonder how Shamar is dealing with all this. And stuff, because I know he's watching. I know he's watching. If you like it, I love it. I'm doing good. Just a little tired. Like I said, when I get off this live, I got to put on my goat meat and cook that down for a couple hours. I'm making me some stewed goat meat with some coconut milk in it. Oh, I had a taste for that. Put some potatoes. I was at the store, forgot my carrots. I was going to put potatoes and carrots in it and make a side of rice. Jasmine rice. I've been getting into this jasmine rice kick. I'm not really a rice lover, but I've been getting into this jasmine rice kick. So I'm going to make some jasmine rice on the side with some potatoes and I wish I had some carrots, but I'll just put some potatoes inside the goat. Fendi is a one-hit wonder. And so is Shamar. You know what I'm saying, big girl? How are you today, Moredo? Shamar is going on tour this summer with Fendi. Yeah, that's a good thing. So maybe that will keep him from the making some goat. Shamar booked and busy. Yep. Shamar booked and busy. That's a good thing if he's booked and busy. Shamar is also assigned to the same record label as Fendi. Yeah, Shamar just needs to keep people, places, and things out of his way. Because let me show you something. I forgot to show you guys this as well. Let me see. Let me get it, the bookmark. All right. Oh, I put the gum back on my mouth, in my mouth. And take this gum out. Let me stop. So I'm gonna share. Boom. Now look at this dude's story. My man, I love him. Then it says Alvo, it says get that bag, get clout, then leave. 42 minutes ago, 2 hours ago, he posted that. Bye, bum. He's calling him a bum. It's the views for me. That's what the new boyfriend's saying about Shamar. So this must be an old picture. And this is the dude's page here. I'm quite sure he's trying to get his following up. So this is where he's at if y'all want to follow him. Put a Y in the chat if you guys have already visited this page. He only has 6 posts up. Put a Y in the chat. It says Shamar is not a one-hit wonder. He was a few hit songs so far because they haven't been playing his songs. Says I like some of those new songs Shamar got out. Shamar's songs with Fendi, TZ, and Akbar are all hit songs. Says please comment. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys. Comment and subscribe. Make sure your notification bell's on option all. I have to go check them out. Yeah, it's right here. I'll put the link inside of the chat. Shamar also has a few new songs coming with the Taylor Girls. Yeah. So that should be definitely a hit. Her father's a manager, and they've been very successful. They, even successful here on YouTube. I don't care what them girls been doing. They get to a bag. That's his it's inside of the so if you go over and follow him, make sure you bring it behind right back here, honey. Bring it back here, honey. Let me stop. Bring it back on in here now. So I'm gonna play it for my recap video. I like to do that sometime. So we're gonna play a recap video. And let me get that going and get your thoughts. I just put it up about an hour and 20 minutes ago. So I'm going to put that up now. Where's it at?
I'm with the fine right now. Hold on. Y'all must see his face. Okay. I don't want to try to see his face until I drop the YouTube video.
Hey guys, back with another one. Getting directly into it, make sure you hit that like or that dislike button. Also, spam up the comment sections with your thoughts down below. I'm very interested in hearing what you guys have to say because I'm not going to lie. If Alvo wanted to really go viral, he obviously doesn't care about what people's thought process is of him. The best way to do it and not care because you already didn't care by messing with Shamar and being intimate with Shamar is to get back with Shamar and, go viral. I don't really think that this is going to be a viral moment for Alvo like he's looking for. I really think that if he was to get back with Shamar, and I'm saying if that's what his alternative motive is, which we know it is, that's the only way Alvo quickly can get to a bag. And Alvo, I know you're listening in the bushes to what I'm saying. So if I didn't want you to hear it, I wouldn't say it publicly. But that's the only way he can get to a bag. If out the blue he's suddenly back with Shamar, that would break the internet.
You like your salad?
Oh, it's small, healthy.
I think the strawberries and the pineapples a good touch for mine.
Yeah.
He's
somebody,
nasty, so that's why he's doing
using
it.
sound, but that's just y'all shit I see all the time.
What's up, y'all?
And why is he always eating like he's like starving? Like you could just tell his home training is just way off. Alvo, your home training is way off.
Cut with my twin, we be vibing.
Yep,
Busting out the
that's what
bando.
I said. Yep, it's gonna be a one-hit
I
wonder
really
for
wasn't
sure
hungry, but somebody
for
sister we go
Alvo.
eat.
Gonna be a one-hit wonder.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
I want to use this sound so badly because
Thanks,
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, Coco.
y'all can y'all hear me? Hold on, let me turn the Wi-Fi.
Dude is so boring. So boring.
Can y'all hear me?
yeah, man.
And you allergic to mind your business?
Exactly. If he has a new man, hey Queen Grandma,
Also, I feel like my service.
you got to get rid of that cricket, bro. That
Yeah.
cricket service ain't doing
Cause
justice
my
for you.
lives be tweaking. Like I be feeling like they be.
What you on?
I'm on YouTube. I love to live on YouTube and somebody point me to the best. Tell that. Tell them sticky. It's the view for me. Everybody know my name. Everybody know my fame. It's the view for me. Book back. Don't put we in this. You lost in the world. I'm not lost. I know where I'm at. Location under a big skin. Why don't you give me some more drink?
Dude is a weirdo. Then he tries to do these short lives like he's Alvo. I mean, like he's Shamar. Then he tries to do these short, weird lives where he'll go live and he'll like be like staring in the camera or acting like he's about to go live and talk with somebody for like an hour or so on the live. And then he just like ends the live. You know how Shamar does that. You're not Shamar, bro. Stop trying to mimic everything that Shamar does. Thinking that if you have the blueprint of everything Shamar does and says, and if you do it exactly how Shamar does it, you're going to blow up exactly how Shamar does it. Shamar didn't just exactly blow up. It took trial and error and many of years before people said, oh yeah, Shamar is viral. And they started sharing his posts, talking about him on social media, off of social media. And then he made notice to himself. Says, I am so sick of that line. He needs to come up with something else to say. Right. Hey, Cyrus, salute. Salute, salute, salute. What's going on with you? Sitting up here talking about Alvo and his new boo thing. Alvo got a new boo thing. Alvo had a couple of boo things. He had boo things when he was with Shamar. This ain't no new news. He had a boo thing when he was with Shamar. How about that? I see that too, SL Davis. Alvo is trying to do everything like Shamar, thinking it's gonna make him a star. Exactly. Yeah, he's been around. He thinks he's been around Shamar long enough to know, oh, this is a piece of cake to what Shamar's doing. Not realizing, Shamar got famous over trial and error. Shamar got famous over years of people at one point in time not looking at him as a viral person, and they were looking at him with a person with a disability, and they were making fun of him, not paying him no mind. And then over time, being consistent and not caring about what people were saying about Shamar, that's how Shamar became a viral sensation on social media and a social media influencer. It didn't happen overnight like Alvo's making it seem. Now, what would happen overnight, and I'm not no hater, that's why I said, if he was to do this, that's the only thing I could think of that would make him viral, that would bring him back to a bag, is if he goes back with Shamar. That would break the internet. I don't care if you like Shamar. I don't care if you like Alvo. I don't care if you don't like neither one of them. I don't care if you like both of them. It would surprise everybody if that happened. Because before, when they were breaking up, making up, we were like, oh, they're gonna get back together. This time, no one's sure of that. That would definitely break the internet. Now, what he's doing with this dude here, that's not gonna break the internet. Hey, Kay, what's going on, sweetie? Alvo acts like a broke, dumb pimp. A broke down pimp. I said dumb pimp. Listen to me, putting words in your mouth, Queen Grandma. Let me I'm gonna end up transferring this. I'm at my desk right now, but I'm gonna go sit somewhere else. I want to sit somewhere else. So hold on one second, guys. Just bear with me. I am so tired that even my joints, like my neck, is so stiff and sore. My body is screaming it needs a rest, and badly. So put a Y in the chat if Alvo is going to probably end up going back with Shamar. Put a Y in the chat if you think that that's going to happen. If you don't think that he's going to try to get back with Shamar, put a no, as in no, he's not going to try to get back with Shamar. What do you think is going to happen in the next, I'll say 90 days or so? Now, you guys just said he's going on tour with Fenty. So you know that's a ching ching. That's a win-win for Alvo. We all know that. So I'm not going to be surprised at whatever pops off. Let's just say that. I'm not. But I'm just wondering how many people think that they're going to end up back together some way. I want to see this. So everybody just spam up the chat with what you think is going to happen next. Because I noticed that somebody has said to Alvo the other day, what it was it? Do you miss Shamar, or would you go back with Shamar? No, do you miss Shamar or something like that? And I thought that he was gonna go in on the person, but it seemed almost like he was thinking about it, like it was on his heart, and he didn't say anything rude. And I can't remember how he answered the question. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. He didn't say anything rude, but I don't know. It seemed like it kind of threw him off. Like that question was in his mind after it was said to him. I really honestly think that he misses Shamar. I think that he regrets that he left that situation early. I don't think that he planned that out really good. It was all calculated, but I think that he left too soon. And I think that he feels that he left too soon. Now, I know we don't agree, me and Alvo, on anything, and I'm not trying to agree on anything with that clown. But I think that he would definitely agree with me in saying that he did, in fact, leave too soon. And, you know, this is what happens. It says, so all along, Alvo was keeping an eye on Shamar to try to get his so-called blueprint. Yep, that's what I believe. Because look at what he's doing. He's doing exactly what Shamar, even like I said, with his live. So go live for like 60 seconds. And then he knows that he has no plans on staying on the live. It's almost like a power trip. He's trying to see how many people are going to come in that live in that little short period of time that he, goes live. And he don't even with no notice, he just deletes the live. Not deletes it, but he usually keeps his lives up. He'll just like end the live. It's like, why'd you even waste the time to set up the live if you're not getting on to speak to anybody? And that's stuff that, Shamar does. And it makes no sense, but he does that stupidness. Now you got Alvo doing the same stupidness. So, it's just a lot. It's just a lot going on, and it's a lot of copycat going on, and him trying to, like I said, do the same thing to, what Alvo's doing with this dude. He's trying to go viral off of trying to hide his boyfriend, and everybody wanting to know who the boyfriend is. Nobody cares about that boy. Even if we see him, it'll be like, okay, yeah, and okay, you got a boyfriend. We're not surprised. You're easy. You're easy target. You're very easy. You're very easy and available to anybody, even a woman if they had the right opportunities for you. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a no-brainer. I was just reading this headline title. It said, man gave 11 women herpes. The lady smelled something funny. It said something like it was him. That is so disgusting. It's an older dude too. He gave 11, and he's on the news. So I didn't know you could get in trouble. Well, you shouldn't be spreading stuff around if you know you got something anyways. But I didn't know you could if you spread herpes, you could get in trouble for that. But I didn't know that because I'm not trifling. I wouldn't go around doing that to people. So that's why I didn't know. So a lot of people are going to be like, you didn't know that? No, I didn't. I don't make it my business to go around getting sexually transmitted diseases, STDs, So that's why. Yes, no, okay. No, yes. Alvo said never went to he's never went to the dentist. I would have not even told anybody that. And so it's time for a new chapter, such as Shamar going on tour with his new cracks up. He dogged Shamar out so bad, Shamar better not. That's what I'm saying. He better not, but you never know. I tell you one thing, Fendi better get him on tour fast where Alvo can't get to him. Because if he ain't boarded that plane from Atlanta, Georgia yet, shoot, and Alvo still got some time to get inside of Shamar's head, he just might do it. Alvo is going to hit Shamar with, hey, big head, right before Shamar leaves on tour. Yep. They better get him out of Dodge. Shamar said on live that he would never take Alvo back, and he swore that on his mother. He said Alvo said some bad things about him. He was saying it when they were together, and he knew that they were saying it. Just like Shamar can when in the past when he would get mad at me. At first, he never name drops my name, but you guys knew who he was referring to. He would be in the bushes listening to what I was saying about him a couple of months back. he listens to everything on every live that everyone puts up about Shamar. He knew that Alvo was saying these things about him. He just was blinded. He didn't want to break up with Alvo, and he did not break up with Alvo. Alvo broke up with him. That's why they're not together. But if Alvo didn't break up with him and he wanted to stay until he got whatever he was trying to get out of Shamar out of him, then you know what I'm saying, they would be back together. They wouldn't have never broke up. It was Alvo that walked away. Even if he wants Shamar back, I don't think Shamar want him back. I hope not. You said Alvo did not leave. Shamar put him out. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not there with these people. Maybe you know more than what I know. I don't know. Shamar back in love with someone else already, right? That's why I said Shamar could be back in love with somebody else, but we also know Shamar can also be in love with an old fling too, and it could be Alvo. Alvo been dragging Shamar for years. So what makes you think Shamar? I'm not saying they're gonna get back together, but I'm saying I'm playing the devil's advocate, and I'm just saying, what if? This is a what if conversation. This isn't I said, what if in the next 90 days that happens? This ain't I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen because somebody told me it was going to happen. This is just what I'm observing because of the behaviors. Alvo feels like if it works for Shamar, then it will work for him. But he don't get it. He is not he's not Shamar, right? Stupidness. Yep. What is it? What is the temperature in your neck of the woods? It's 68 degrees here, almost 70 degrees. It's like spring. It's beautiful. Well, it is spring. Alvo is showing the dude's face now. Alvo's other boyfriend was with him in Miami. Yeah, Alvo's all over the place. That's why Alvo got viruses and infections in his mouth. Was with him. Why he can't just go to McDonald's and get a job? Exactly. He's too good to get one. Why couldn't he just keep the job he did have? Wasn't he working at McDonald's or Wendy's? Remember when he was outside the Tyler Perry show? He was working at some fast food place. I don't understand why he can't just go back there. Make sure y'all hit that like button now. Hit the like button like you hit it for Clown Boy, Puss Mouth. Hit that like button and support the channel, and make sure y'all hit that like button now. Says Alvo can't get a job because they keep firing him because he doesn't not show up. Wow. Yeah, because he's doing all that drinking. That man's a janitor putting his private parts on their water bottle. Oh, my goodness. No, he was putting his fluids in the water bottle, not just rubbing his parts. Are you talking about... wait a minute. Back up. Are you talking about Alvo, or are you talking about Detroit Thought? What is it called? Detroit Thought from Big O? That sounds like Detroit Thought. It says that means that the new man that Shamar is messing with better say right by his side because Alva's plotting, I bet. Yep, he's plotting. That's just my opinion. I don't have no inside sources and nothing like that. I'm just saying, in my opinion, that's what I think that Alva's trying to do. Yeah, the guys was peeing in the waterworks bottle. That's crazy. I think he's putting in... Jess. Oh, no, you didn't. Yeah, Shamar, I can see, yeah. I was figuring at that time that it wasn't going to work when he moved into Shamar's house, because Shamar seems to be the type of person, he can love hard, but for some reason, I like to say that Shamar don't like to be alone. Why does he always go from relationship to relationship? When it comes to relationships, he wants to always be in a relationship with a man. But when it comes to Shamar having his space, Shamar loves his space. So he's the type of person where he wants to have a boyfriend, but he wants the boyfriend to have his own place. So when Shamar wants to go home and go to sleep or play his video games, he's chilling by himself. I was getting that feeling from Shamar. I said, I don't know if this is going to work out for him in Alvo living there. Oh, it's 70 in Maryland. Wow. 84. Wow. In Louisiana. His personal part was going on the inside of the rim of the bottle when he released in it. Who we talking about, guys? Can we put that in the chat? Oh, 80. Okay. 79. Oh, you're talking about the guy, okay, that I mentioned earlier. Because the Carlos, shout out to what is it, Carlos King show? I hope I said it right. I've been subscribed to his channel for years. I seen a video he had on the homepage. That's why I got 79th like. Thank you so much, Jess. The women you were talking about. Oh, okay. Alvo's job is going to work in jail soon. He can get all the men he wants. And then did you guys put a Y in the chat? No, put a 1 in the chat if y'all heard what he said on his live stream that yeah, he has a warrant. So does Clue and Shamar. Everybody got a warrant. He admitted that he had a warrant, but if you have a misdemeanor, why do you have a warrant? And if you only have a misdemeanor, why are you in Atlanta, Georgia, and not one time went to the courthouse to clear that up? That's crazy. 60 degrees in Seattle. It rains a lot in Seattle, huh, Cyrus? 68 in Philly. That's what's up. It's 68 here too, Kay. 68. We were talking about the janitor on the news who infected all those women with her. That's disgusting. 75 in Mississippi. Wow. He should go back and he might make the fast food place popular because everybody knows his name. Everybody knows his fame. They might name a burger after him. Then he might become famous. Right, Linda Jones, right? And get out of everybody else's here. Yeah, Carlos King did. Yep. Okay, I see them ones. Because he's a goofy. I think he's scared to withdraw from those substances he's on. I think so too. Love you too, Cyrus. Hey, show enough. Yeah, so I don't know. Time will tell what's gonna pop off and happen, guys. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's gonna happen. But I really think that Alvo is having regrets for leaving the situation or not trying to go back to make things right. And I think that he thought when they first broke up. When I say first broke up, I'm not talking about the first breakup, but this last time that they broke up and they ain't been back together. I think that at the beginning he thought in his mind that him and Shamar probably would be back together, and he was just gonna go on this little rant that ended up turning into this big rant that he dragged Shamar all through social media, and then he'd be back with him. But it didn't happen like that because Shamar switched the script up on him and was, had VAR come around. That dude VAR came around. And then that kind of sort of messed everything up. The chances of them getting back together. When you are a junkie, it's not easy to get clean. Alvo is a mess right now. He is. He definitely is. A big mess. He definitely is. I have to agree with you, honey. Alvo, I only feel bad because he can't steal from Shamar anymore. Yeah. He definitely can't steal from Shamar because if he goes back to Shamar, we all know he's going to be doing the same thing, skimming off the top. All Alvo had to do was get a job and keep it when he moved in with Shamar and stack his paper. Shamar let him live with him for free, and Alvo dumped. Yeah, he fumbled. He definitely fumbled. He wanted that clout bad. I think it surprised him that Shamar wasn't as dumb as he thought he was. Things weren't happening fast enough for him. Oh, this is what I want to ask you guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard that this new dude, they're saying this dude that's in the picture here. This dude here. Hold on. They're saying this dude here. Can y'all hear me? Put yes in the chat. Somebody, if you can hear me. I don't want to be talking and y'all can't hear me. So somebody put yes or no. Yes or no. Okay, yes. They're saying that this dude used to go with his ex-boyfriend. What's the ex-boyfriend's name? I want to say it starts with a G. What's the ex-boyfriend's name? The one that used to whoop on him. And he used to be on social media, Alvo, all the time, talking about him putting hands on him and he don't love him and all this nonsense. Josh. Okay, Josh. I said, what I say? It starts with a G. Josh. They're saying that that's his ex-boyfriend. I heard somebody put it in the comment section. Well, I read somebody put it in the comment section. Now I don't be paying attention to comments too much. And I'm gonna tell you why, because people like to plant seeds. But I'm not gonna also call nobody no liar, because in this case it could be true. I don't know. I haven't done my due diligence on it. They seem to all like to shit each other's exes. You know what I'm saying? They seem to all look at what Alvo did with Shamar. Look at what Shamar did to Tommy, the gossip, with Alvo. So it's crazy work out here. There's no loyalty that lies in friendships when it comes to a man. Because you got to be real desperate to sit there and lose a friendship betraying a friend for a man. Say what? So Alvo is messing around with his ex-boyfriend's ex. Yep. Keeping it tight knit. It's right. Keeping it tight knit. Alvo's manager Izzy doesn't have time. He said that wasn't his manager, Linda Johnson. That's what he said. Alvo did the same thing with Tom and Shamar. Right, Tommy and Shamar. But you know what? No, but Izzy is not his manager. She was before she went to jail, when she was managing Shamar for a hot little second. But he said recently in a live that she's not his manager. But he did say, confirmed that they're best friends. Everybody his best friend. Everybody's his best friend now. You're always saying somebody his best friend. So I don't know. That's what he said. Izzy's not his manager. Let's hit the like button. Let's try to get them likes up to 100. Hit the like button now. Izzy's don't have time for Alvo. Hold on 1 second, guys. I think Izzy's doing this. You keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Because put a Y in the chat if you all remembered. Alvo was going around saying that Izzy stole Shamar's money when she was in jail. Then she sent a message to Alvo to keep his mouth closed, or she will pull out the pill. What is the pills or his or the letter or something on his health status. And then he started telling Shamar, when Shamar was saying, Izzy took my money, stop saying that, like, let that go. He stopped Shamar from saying it, and he stopped saying it. She did a cease and desist from jail. So do you really think that Izzy trusts Alvo? Heck no. Izzy got her cut of Shamar's stolen money and dip. Yep. They just go online and beg for money. It's crazy. Yep, it's crazy. Hey, Michelle. Yep. Only one Y. Yeah, that's crazy. So I don't know. You remember, Michelle? That's what's up. That is what's up. He just introduced her as his manager on the Kelvlo and Megan show. He did. That man tells. It's right. It's just he's telling lies. It said, looks like the smart ones in the mess was Shamar and Izzy. Finally caught a live. Hey, everybody. Ivan, are you going to need me after this live? Just say yes or no. You know what I'm talking about, what we talked about before I went live. I remember that. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, we can't be like have amnesia with certain stuff, man. Okay. All right. So as soon as I get off, I'll do it. She fights with her friend for the same reason. Her friend just scammed her. That's all they do. That's crazy. He has come to a low time in his life. Yeah, he has. But you know, everybody comes from low times in their life. He don't know where they come from. Alvo doesn't, and he just be trying to, you know, like disrespect and put people down just because they don't agree with him or don't want to give him any donations. Is what I call them, donations. Hold on, I gotta drink me some water. My throat is dry. I'm trying to keep myself hydrated, honey. I'm trying to keep myself hydrated. They keep thinking that Shamar is dumb. Shamar seems to be out smarting them all. I was saying the same thing, Coco. Says he don't know what. Yeah, he's I don't know. And then I mean, let me tell you something. Alvo lied so much. He was saying last night after they had that salad that they were gonna go for some drinks. I thought you said you wasn't drinking until the infection was gone. His face did seem to go down, that swelling. So whatever, when he went to the doctors, whatever they did, probably said they gave him another antibiotic, or they could have cut the gum and drained out the pus. But that will relieve the pain too. The infection inside, the fluid that's infected inside of the gum will relieve the pain and bring down the swollen significantly or completely. So whatever that doctor did when he went to the hospital is why he went drinking last night, thinking that it's okay to drink, even though I'm quite sure he's still on medication. He don't know what's up. Up is right. Scam vote views going down. He said scam votes views are going down. Yeah, he's all over the place. He's gonna have to come up with something quick. I hope Fenty and them get Shamar out of Dodge before Alvo gets back to him. And so, did you see that last podcast that Shamar was on? He has plenty of sense. He used his words, talk well, and everything. Shamar's playing crazy to keep getting his SSI check. I get it. You talking about with that young girl, that podcast that he did with the young girl? It says drink will stop the antibiotics. Yeah, the drinking will stop the antibiotics from working. It's going to make it less potent. It's not going to work correctly. You're exactly right. But listen, guys, I'm about to get off. I want to say happy Friday. I might go live tonight. I don't know because I'm very, very sleepy. But I just wanted to do my 1 o'clock live like I promised you. I think for me, this is a sweet spot for now, going live at 1. So listen, make sure y'all hit the like button. If you did not hit the like button, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell on option all. And make sure after this live, if you missed it and you have something you need to say, make sure that you put it in the comment section of the video when the video is no longer live. And put timestamps, spam them up in the comment section of the video of parts that you want people to check out. Timestamp it in the comment section. I like that y'all are doing that. Sorry, meant to say CJ, you're crazy saying that. Yes, I'm about to do that. Thank you, sis. Happy Friday. Thanks. Thank you, Michelle 25, sweetie. Happy Friday to you, Queen Grandma. I'm happy with the way he treated Mars. I know nobody likes the way he treated her. He disrespected her bad and kicked her to the curb. All right, love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah. Bye for now.